If you have observed a child, the questions they ask, you know what they ask? How did this come? Where from this came? They ask, where did this chicken come from? You say it came from the mother chicken. And they'll ask, where did the mother chicken come from? Say it came from its mother chicken. So you can go on and on like this. Do you see? When the intellect starts maturing, it starts questioning the source of creation. Creativity is basis of the quest. That is how the concept of God rose in the mind of the man. I asked, how did the concept of God come from? I didn't ask whether there is God or not. Did you see what answers you were giving? Did I ask what is God and what is not God? What was the question? Yeah? How did the concept of God arise? Isn't it? The same question, I put it in two different ways, no?
No, you said what is God later.
If you could say what is God, it is the concept, isn't it? It means the same. Creativity is the source. The intellect saw that there is so much orderliness, everything is being created. Somebody must have created this. So it labeled that power, that force, that source which is beneath the creation as God. The moment intellect labeled it as God, it became somebody like anyone else, like another person sitting in some heaven. And then he started punishing people, he started saying right and wrong, good and bad. All these dualities came, stories came up from this. You see this? God is not the creator. He is the creativity itself. See, a creator is one who becomes separate from the creation. He does something and he becomes separate. God can never be separate because everything is in God. All is God. There is nothing outside God. Even if a Saturn exists, even in case he exists, you think he will exist within God, not outside God. Do you get this? Huh? Omnipresent. That something which is omnipresent is also creativity. Is of course total silence and total activity. That something is beneath this flower too. You can call life. Then you will have to see that life exists also in the space, not only in the body, in the objects. If you could say that life exists, not as mosquitoes only, in the space, but also as the space itself. In the stones, in the stars, in the light and in darkness. You see what I mean? You can call it him, her, or it. See, some animals we call it, don't we? We don't call a cockroach she or he. We call it came. Huh? We say it came, or we say a lizard came. We don't say she came or he came. If you love the animal, then also it. So the creativity, that force, that principle, the source, one calls it Father because from there you have sprung. From there the creation has begun. So you call it Father, or you call it Mother, or you call it the creativity. It means the same. And when it has fully blossomed, fully manifest, it is perceivable. That is the sutra. Tasmin tajjane bheda bhava. In God and in the lover of God, there is no difference. In God, which is pure space and pure creativity and divine love, uncolored love, that is what is the enlightened too. Tasmin tajjane bheda bhavat. In your innermost self, in its purity, in its clarity, you are not different from God. You are anyway not different, but all that aspect of God is fully manifest in you too. Of course, everybody when they sleep, they are God. Mind is expressing that pure consciousness. Tasmin tajjane bheda bhavat. In him and in his people there is no difference. His people means one who has merged in him, one who has the divine love has kindled, have blossomed. In him and in his people there is no difference. That's what Jesus said, no? Me and my Father are one. Aham Brahmasmi, I am God. Many saints have declared, I am God. You are God. All that is God